Welcome back, YouTubers. Jared here. As you saw, I just saved the game. I wasn't sure how close I was to 10 minutes. Turns out it was pretty close, so I decided to call that the end. So let's have a look around. So we've got the portal up here. We've got a big pile of gold, a little bit of gold, a little bit of gold. So I think we'll go over here and dig all of this out. So let's make a big box kind of shape. Now, an advantage to not having a treasury means that imps won't be running back and forth, they'll just dig it straight up, which is actually more efficient because then the player, me, can pick it up myself. There we go, that's probably enough room. Why not? I'm greedy. Let's take this as well. I can't remember if this gold is safe. But if it isn't, that'll just add more fun. Now, I'm nearly 100% certain that the gold below me is not safe. This bit here. So it's the one I think it is. Either this one or this one leads to a waterway, and then there's a bad guy either here or here. So yeah, imps leave these nice piles of gold if you don't have a treasury, and then I can just scoop them all up into my hand. Oh, yummy yummy gold. Take it back to a bit of my land, drop it all down onto one pile, and it condenses then into one pickup. And I can just keep this gold as like a backup reserve. The only danger with doing this is accidentally dropping it on one of your own creatures, because then your creature will just take the lot of it, and it's quite a good amount of money. But it is much faster to mine this way. Right, let's take these two away. So I'll get one to start claiming the floor, and one to start digging on this side. So gold, 4 days. But yeah, there's some really cool monsters and synergies in this game. Probably the most powerful creature is the Horned Reaper, which is the creature you see in the video at the very beginning of the game that slices off the knight's head. However, that creature is incredibly, what's the word? Fickle? Fickle's a pretty good word for it. If you don't have the exact right amenities for him, he will go batshit mental and just kill all of your other guys, and then if there's nothing left, he'll start destroying rooms. If he destroys all the rooms, he'll then just leave. So yeah, they're pretty unpleasant creatures to have. Yeah, as you can see, this is a lot of moolah. So I'm probably going to have living quarters round here, a hatchery down here, and then I'll have some training facilities over here. And then I'll dig down straight through here to this bit to be the active area. So how big is this? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's a nice, because 3 is the kind of shape you want for most rooms. So 3 will be perfect for the hatchery. Oh yes, I've got to place a treasury.
You do not have enough gold.
Yeah, I got plenty of gold. I've got gold for days. See what I mean? That's just so quick to accumulate all your gold. Oh, I'm loving this. It's kind of how I remembered. It's still a little different with the... because it's an old game, obviously there's no function with the zoom wheel to zoom in and out, but gosh, this is so cool. Okay, so I think it's time to dig up there and start getting some minions. A nice big treasure home. Build the treasure room over here a little more. So there we go, this is the 4th room we have, and this is a training room. This allows our creatures to go absolutely crazy and become super powerful. As they level up, they get physically stronger, and they also learn new abilities. So you see, every time there's a tile of 9, it creates one of these like training dummies, which enhance the room a lot. So make a nice big pile of those. Get the hatchery coming out over here. Because it's a good idea to have the hatchery near the training room, so that when the creatures that are training get hungry, they can just pop quickly over here and get some food. Also, having a big hatchery means more chickens, which again means they have less time wasted in the hatchery trying to look for food. So we've got a beetle. Let's nab that beetle and put him straight into the training room. Because beetles are quite lazy, normally they wouldn't choose to enter the training room. They would just go back to bed and stay level 1 forever. But beetles are actually quite good if you train them up, at least this early on in the game. Right, so let's have... Oh yes, these are the new little creatures. These are demon spawn. And if they reach level 10, which is the max level creatures can get to, they can transform into a level 1 dragon, which can then again train to be a level 10. To be honest, a demon spawn isn't really much weaker than a dragon, so when it reaches level 10, going to level 1 again is actually quite bad. Personally, I think demon spawn are better than dragons, because dragons pretty much only gain heal and slightly more health, but they cost about 10 times as much. You can also get your imps and train imps in the training room. And what that does is it makes them mine faster, and they have more health against like accidental damage such as your own traps or maybe enemy arrow fire, because there will start to be ranged combat. For instance, these little demon spawns start spitting out I don't know what they are. It's kind of like demonic heads. There we go. That's all the money dropped down. So the treasure room is full for now. Maximum capacity. Let's dig down here and go into the next gold. This game does start out very easy. The first probably 3 levels are all pretty much tutorial levels, so I would think that my creatures are already strong enough to beat all the heroes of the land just at level 2. So if we go on the map for a little bit, so this is the problem, because they know about the treasure room. The imps now have to run back and forth